It's April 4th, 2019, 12:44 p.m. Only got like 11 more days in my Texas. This is episode 432. There was so much news yesterday that it was almost like a 5 p.m. on a Friday. It was like 5 p.m. Friday all day yesterday. Just so much. I mean, nothing huge, but just a bunch of weird crap, from the Trump administration and stuff. I had to keep writing down the subjects so that I could keep track of them all. Like I need a scorecard just for the news yesterday. And then I did an issue that wasn't any of those. I thought of this the day before. Actually, I think while I was doing the last cartoon. And I gotta tell you, political cartoonists love drawing the Chick-fil-A cows. I think I've drawn it I've probably done it like 5 or 6 times in my entire career. Over the last few years since I started my syndication, I know I've done them at least 3 times. At least. I think I did them, I think Lukovich does them about as much as I do. What did I do last? I did it. I remember because I looked it up. Every time I'm going to do something that's kind of like the same metaphor that I've used before, I'll go look it up and stuff. But how can I do something with Chick-fil-A and not bring in the cows? How do you do that? Oh yeah, I think the last time I did it was on Pruitt trying to get his wife a job at Chick-fil-A or something like that. But in Brunei, they're about to start killing people for gay sex. Just the men. Man, oh man. Death by stoning. Girl on girl is 40 lashes. And boy girl, if it's infidelity, you can be put to death. Yeah. I don't know, both of you would, but yeah, they're just not gonna tolerate any sort of anything against decorum or whatever. It's all Sharia law in Brunei. This is what Sharia law really is. It's not that crap that conservatives tell you that is happening in the United States. It's like you see Ellen DeGeneres on TV. They're like, Sharia law, because she's talking about colleges and speech and liberal speech on colleges. That's Sharia law. Conservatives don't really know what Sharia law is, because they stopped using that term while they're talking about, implementing their religion on the rest of us. Legislating their religion on the rest of us, quite frankly. Because if you asked every Republican in the country, if they could, they would all move to make gay marriage illegal right now. They would. They would want the law to define what marriage is, which the law does define what marriage is, but they would like to define it the way that they want, based upon their religious beliefs. So these are the people that yell Sharia law. So I was not going to draw the Sultan, who's also the Prime Minister. And what an amazing miracle that he's Sultan and then he becomes Prime Minister. Wow. That must be really talented. But I wasn't really going to draw him specifically. But then when I saw his photo, I was looking just for the garb that they wear. But when I saw his photo, it's like, oh, I do have to draw this guy. Because he is creepy looking. He's really, really a creeper. And apparently he owns the world's largest home. It's a big house. It has more than 2 bathrooms. And the largest collection of rare cars in the world. I wonder if he has a Pinto. I had a Pinto. Does he have a Pinto? If he's never had a Pinto, I don't want to hear about his rare car collection. It's probably got my dream car. It's like a 63 Corvette. Candy apple red. I got a red Stratocaster though. So I would never own that car. Let's do some shout outs. Today's my busy day, so I'm doing this video a little bit early. It's not even 1 yet. I think today's my busy day. Well, it's going to be busy either way. I do have to work for Costa Rica today, for sure. I never know for sure about CNN until they call me. And each week I wonder, hey, I wonder what we're going to do this week. I wonder if maybe we're done. I wonder if this is it. Are we going to keep doing this? And then they call me. And I'm like, yay! But we'll see. Here's some shout outs. On the last cartoon, I had the alligators and Trump's balls, golf balls. And Robert Coutinho said, really good cartoon. Thank you, Robert Coutinho. And Errol says, I think he used this idea so he had an excuse to draw alligators running amok. Not so much, because you know what? Drawing an alligator running is very difficult. It is. That part was not easy. But I do like drawing alligators. I like drawing them. They're cool. I like drawing animals in general. And what I hate is just a cartoon that only has objects. Like there's just a building and nothing else. I'm not a big fan of that. I like to have people in every cartoon, for the most part. But there are times when I draw a cartoon that doesn't have a creature in it. Whether it's a human creature or an animal creature. So, that's something with my style that I don't know if people really notice. That almost every cartoon is more people featured, But and actually my first idea, my first version of yesterday's idea, I didn't even have the gators in it, just had the guy saying gators, and I thought, well, I can't have it in a cartoon a guy mentions gators and there's not a gator actually in the cartoon, so I had to throw in the gator thing. Plus I also need other shit going on in the cartoon, because I just have to do that. Ariel says, me, talks about menstrual cycles. Clay gets to the word menstrual and starts acting like a fourth grader, aka Republican lawmaker. Hey! Covers his ears and goes, la 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 la. I can't hear you. Hey, a-hole, men need to know this. Dash. Especially if you're going to be legislating it. It's not gross. It's not unhygienic. I'm not legislating, though. And I have lived with lots of women. I'm not saying that to be macho, because 2 of them were my sisters. 1 was my mom. But, yeah, I've lived with lots of women. I understand it. Yeah, sorry. And Emily tells me, yes, they have sandwiches in Utah. They are not that backwards. There are a few really great sandwich shops here. And she's in a hospital every day. I'm sorry. Probably because I work there. Oh, that's better. Alright. Actually, I knew that. I knew Emily was a nurse. I knew Emily when she was an aspiring nurse. When she was studying nursing and stuff. Oh, there's your cartoon. We're done. Alright, folks. I hope everybody has a great day. And come back tomorrow. There will definitely be a cartoon video for you. Leave a comment. Hopefully not about your menstrual cycles. You can talk about Mormon sandwiches if you want. And leave a comment. I will give you a shout out. And there's a hair in my mouth. And click that red button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And we'll have more fun, okay? Bye.